Welcome back. It's 8:21. Now, the Rooted Gala is Nova Scotia's first celebration of locally produced food and the farmers who make it possible. The event on November 5th at the Halifax Convention Centre takes diners on a culinary journey through 6 courses, each prepared by chefs to shine a spotlight on a locally grown ingredient. The Rooted Gala is more than just a unique and delicious night out. It's an investment in the next generation of stewards of the land, with net proceeds supporting the Nova Scotia 4-H programs. So here to tell us more is Chef Craig Flinn, 4-H senior member and event host MC Katie McNeil, and Rooted Gala chair and past chair of 4-H Canada, David Hobble. Thank you all for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having us.
I am super excited. And good morning to you. So the Rooted Gala is going to be a very special experience. David, describe it for our viewers.
It is, absolutely. It's the first of its kind. We've never had an event like this in Nova Scotia before, and it truly is time that we shine a light on the extraordinary work that our farmers are doing for us every day out there in the fields and in the barns. The farmers are the ones who feed us. So we're really looking forward to celebrating them and taking that very unique culinary journey through Nova Scotia farm country with some very notable Nova Scotia chefs who are preparing some extraordinary food. Happy we have Chef Craig Flinn as part of our culinary team.
Yep, we're glad to have Chef Craig Flinn back. So obviously eggs are part of your repertoire.
Yes.
What course are you involved in?
Well, I'm doing the dessert, and my dessert is sponsored by Egg Farmers of Nova Scotia, and we actually named it kind of funny, a hen in the orchard.
Okay.
So the idea is we're doing a tasting of 3 different desserts, pairing eggs as a base to every dessert with a different orchard fruit.
Okay.
So what this dessert is one of 3, is a plum clafoutis, very classic French dessert. It's extremely simple, but it highlights eggs with a seasonal fruit. So I'm going to very quickly run through. I've got a completed one here. I've got a buttered and sugared dish. You can do this in anything, a flan like this or a pie shell. And I've got about 1/3 of a cup of sugar with 3 whole eggs and an extra egg yolk. And we're going to basically make an extremely loose pancake batter, which has a few extra eggs for richness. So the end result is kind of like a baked pancake meets a custard.
Oh, bring it on, brother.
It has an incredible flavor. So into this, I'm going to do about a teaspoon of vanilla, a pinch of salt. I've got 3/4 of a cup of coffee cream and a little bit of milk in here. So a cup and a quarter in total.
Thanks, dairy farmers of Nova Scotia.
Absolutely. And then flour. So this is sifted flour. That goes in, and now this is just a whisk job at this point. And you can see how simple it is. Now, these plums were poached in red wine, a bit of cinnamon and sugar. If you have very, very ripe fruit, like really soft, you don't even need to do that step. But I really like this classical step of reducing the red wine and making a glaze for the fruit, which in a moment you'll be able to see. So this is pretty much ready to go.
Okay, I'm going to let you continue to do your thing because I want to bring in Katie. Katie, you're emceeing and hosting this event, and I love that you're telling me you gained the skills and confidence to do that through 4-H. Tell us more.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a proud 4th-generation 4-H'er. I've grown up in the program, and I've had so many experiences and opportunities to really hone in my skills and gain those hands-on experiences and public speaking and communication and all those things that are foundational to the 4-H program. And it's really allowed me to be the leader I am today and see myself as a leader in my community and really hone in on those core values of community.
Well, that's fantastic. I know you're in your final year at Halifax, helping to go into the health industry. We're really excited that you get to be the MC of this event. Now, David, I don't know if it's just they heard of Katie's MCing, but the tickets are selling like hotcakes for this event.
We are extremely happy, proud and surprised, Crystal. The response from the corporate community, stepping up to buy those corporate tables. Thank you to all of those companies who are so supportive of our 4-H program and our farmers across the province. And the response from the public's been tremendous too. It is going to be a grand event. It's going to be an event like no other, rich in storytelling, lots of very compelling visuals telling the stories of what's happening in our farms across the province and shining a light on our young people who are our future, who are the sustainability of agriculture in the province and who will grow, as Katie has, to be an extraordinary community leader.
I wanted to ask you, Katie, I grew up on a working farm myself. Your family's beef farming.
Yes, originally.
That's very, very challenging.
Yeah, it can be, but 4-H is so much more than just agriculture. It's about public speaking and skill development and leadership development, so it's much broader than people think. Obviously, our roots and our heart is definitely in agriculture, but it provides so many more opportunities than just that.
It does, and even people in urban areas can participate in 4-H.
100%. It's such an inclusive community. Everyone's welcome. It really shows you that anyone can be a leader, anyone can be a 4-H'er, and it gives you the tools and the space to become that.
Well, I know that being raised on a working farm really made me into the person I am. The hard work does build character and help you appreciate things. We want to appreciate all the farmers in Nova Scotia because you are feeding us. And you're going to feed me now, Craig. I get to taste the clafouti.
I am. So we garnish this. We reduce the red wine and spice and sugar. And you can just do this, just before it goes out, a nice little glaze. If you like to put a little bit of powdered sugar, which is very traditional, as an additional little garnish, it's fine.
Bonjour.
And that is a Nova Scotia poached plum clafouti. So I hope you like it.
I'm going to try it. Oh, yes.
And what's really the eggs as well as the fruit, it really creates this lovely custard kind of consistency, almost halfway between, like I say, a baked, Dutch baby pancake kind of idea and a traditional flan.
Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'm going to bite this. I'm going to take a big bite because I can't wait to try it. David, let us know how it's tickets pretty much sold out, eh?
We are very close, Crystal. rootedgala.ca is where you'll get all your information on the event, and you can book those last few tickets.
Well, maybe I'll run and get online. This is great.
Thank you.
This would be good for breakfast.
Absolutely. Cold.
Katie, good luck. Good luck.
Thank
I know
you.
you're doing a great job. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you again for a delicious egg recipe.